Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest updates. We start with manager Xavi Hernandez, as it has been reported that the Barcelona manager wants two players as priority. Alternatives have been identified due to lack of finances. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then, secondly, talking about Memphis, it has been reported that the Barcelona striker is set to stay at the Camp Nou next season unless something unexpected happens. We are also going to be looking at that. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. As the transfer window edges closer, Barcelona are still in a worrisome situation due to financial crisis at the club, drowning under a debt of over £1 billion, and with there being little to no salary margin for new arrivals, the Catalans are scrambling to get things in order at the earliest to go about their business in the summer window. President Joan Laporta remains confident that the club can emerge out of the situation by triggering the economic levers, and plans are being made with that in mind, with manager Xavi Hernandez identifying key targets for upcoming transfer window. Robert Lewandowski remains the utmost priority for Xavi and Barcelona. Along with him, Xavi is seeking two more signings on a priority basis as per the cover page of Sport on June 15, that is today. Indeed, as per the report, Xavi has identified Sevilla defender Jules Koundé and Leeds United winger Rafinha as top targets for the summer, with several centre-backs like Samuel Umtiti, Clement Lenglet and Oscar Mingueza set to depart and Gerard Piqué likely to be consigned as a backup role. Xavi is keen on adding a top-quality defender to partner with Ronald Araujo and has identified Koundé as his top target. As for Rafinha, the Brazilian international is seen as a direct replacement for Ousmane Dembele, whose contract expires in 2 weeks' time. The French winger has decided not to renew and will depart as a free agent, with Xavi keen on filling the void in the right flank with Rafinha signing. Despite the club's ambition, the financial situation continues to cause lingering doubts over Barcelona's ability to pursue the top target. Koundé is likely to cost in excess of €60 million, whereas Leeds United are demanding around €55 million for Rafinha. As a result, they have identified alternatives for both Koundé and Rafinha in case they cannot land the duo. Napoli defender Kalidou Koulibaly is seen as plan B to bolster the defensive line, while PSG winger Angel Di Maria is viewed as the alternative attack. Koulibaly is entering the final year of his contract with Napoli and is prepared to wait to join Barcelona. Meanwhile, Di Maria will be a free agent on June 30 and is also keen on a move to Catalonia. The latter duo would be more realistic target for Barca given the situation, but Xavi continues to push for Koundé and Rafinha, although he understands that the economic crisis, could mean he will have to settle for the alternative options. Looking at the economic point of view for Barcelona, it's going to be very hard to get our transfer targets. That's no news. We already know that. Xavi have identified Jules Koundé as his number one priority when it comes to the defense. Koulibaly is just second choice for Xavi in case Jules Koundé does not go through. And also Rafinha also reported to be his target when it comes to the right wing, considering Ousmane Dembele is leaving Barcelona as a free agent. And of course, Angel Di Maria being that alternative in case Barcelona cannot go through with Rafinha's deal. So, worst come to the worst, if Barca cannot go through with their plan A targets, then they are planning for the plan B, which is more affordable for them, cheaper for them. Di Maria is a free agent. Barca will not pay any transfer fee for him. Koulibaly is cheaper than Jules Koundé. So let's see how it goes. But I think Barca should first of all prioritize the plan A. We talk about the economic levers that Laporta have been talking about, that the Barca licensing and merchandising and the TV rights, 49% of those assets that needs to be sold to raise in some significant capital or some significant funds that will help Barca to facilitate operations like this. So Of course, we did report earlier how the Barcelona management, they received an offer for the sale of the BLM, but they were not satisfactory with that. That the 275 million euros that was offered for the BLM was not seen as enough by the Barca management, and they are waiting for a better proposal. Hopefully, that better proposal come today, or maybe a day not long from now, so that Barca can go ahead to, of course, finalize some of these important transfer operations that we really need to compete for next season with. Barca need to act fast. Barca need to get what we want if we want to ever dream of any trophy for the upcoming season. Then, moving on to the next story of discussion. Not very long ago, Memphis Depay's future at Barcelona had been called into question amidst Barcelona's links to multiple attacking signings, while the club still continued to push for the transfer of Robert Lewandowski and Rafinha. Their stance on Memphis Depay seemed to have changed. Indeed, as reported by Sport, unless something unexpected happens in the coming weeks, Barcelona plan to keep hold of Depay beyond the summer. The sporting staff at the club see the striker as a valuable member of the team and wish to keep him around. Depay joined Barca only last summer, arriving on a free transfer after his contract with Olympique Lyon had run out. The 28-year-old enjoyed a fine start to life in Catalonia, scoring some important goals before an injury in early December derailed his campaign. Memphis Depay returned to action in March earlier this year, but game time was hard to come by, following the acquisition of Ferran Torres and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Even then, the forward continued to make good use of the opportunities that came his way and ended the season as the top joint scorer for Barcelona with 18 strikes to his name. However, given the club's sorry financial state, Depay had been touted as one of the players who could be allowed to leave if a significant offer is arrived at. Arsenal are one of the clubs who have shown interest in the former Manchester United attacker. But as per the aforementioned report from Sport, Barcelona have changed their stance and are happy to retain the services of Depay for next season. Having proven his worth at club level, the 28-year-old impressed a lot on international duty with the Netherlands recently. The Dutchman scored a winning goal in stoppage time as the Oranje beat Wales 3-2 on Tuesday night in the process. He took the tally for the Netherlands to 42 goals overall, becoming their second all-time leading scorer, only behind Robin van Persie. So callers, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.